Hey guys, Human Bearer 4 is back, and we are back with Lifeless Planet. Now, last we left off is we came across this structure, which is a power mill, which I can only assume is a kind of relay station. Now, one thing I did not realize when I came past your last game was you can actually climb up here. Did not realize that until now. Well, until today, when I looked over the footage, and it appears there's a few things we can do.
Подвижная механическая рука наконец работает. Мы обнаружили, что обычные батареи выходят.
Corrupted file, which is because you know that's how Russian voices definitely sound. The mobile robotic arm is finally working. We discovered that traditional batteries were rendering inoperable within proximity of the structures. Then a junior technician suggested we use the green fire itself as a power source for the arm. After weeks of work, we finally succeeded. The arm actually draws power from the structures, a perfect solution to the impasse. That's fantastic. And perfectly a perfectly viable source of energy. Actually, the first thing that one of the things that actually comes to my mind when I think of like using, I guess, green fire for energy is that just like Earth, we use we sometimes, or no, I guess there are times when you can, what am I trying to say? I know for a fact one of the sources of energy that we can use are is algae. Algae as a source of energy, which I think is actually pretty interesting. Now, the fact that they managed to kind of do the same thing on Mars is actually quite interesting. Now, what that means for the energy is, yes, it may be inefficient per se, because you know it's a new source of energy, but that just kind of goes without saying, if you know what I mean. Now we have something else, and that's the robotic arm that I guess they were talking about. I guess. I don't actually know, I'm just making a guess. That's the robotic arm, because I don't know what else it could actually be. I really don't know what else it could be other than a robotic arm. Incredible power. We were fortunate enough when we arrived that this planet was not dependent on us to develop its resources into usable power systems. In fact, there was already a network of devices capable of providing all our power needs. Despite the oddity of their appearance and construction that we quickly claimed as our own, curiously thought, though, the control systems to activate these devices appear to be designed for a very tall being, much larger than a human or anything else we've encountered since our arrival. Regardless, our brilliant engineers quickly devised a creative robotic solution. With this mechanical arm, we are able to reach great heights, enabling us to operate these requisite components without requiring architectural solutions to accomplish the same feat. Still, the reason for the height of these control systems remains baffling. Were there visitors to this planet before us, or could there really be life beyond the vegetation? Ooh. So, other uses for this robotic arm. This is the robotic arm that they've actually been talking about, or not, I guess blueprints, I guess, is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Supposedly. And that's some binary right there. I don't know what it says. I can't really translate binary very well or do mathematics the same way, but whatever. I don't know if I can... Wait. Is that the robotic arm? I believe that is the robotic arm, and we attached it to our spacesuit. So we now have something interesting on our added to our spacesuit. Huh. All right, let's keep moving. Power source. This must be one of the power sources. But yeah, looking at it now, it really does look like it is meant for something very, very big. Alright, let's lower the platform there, and so we can keep moving on. It goes down it goes. I don't want to get crushed by that. That would not be so good for me. Nope. Crap. Oh dear. Alright, now we can do it. Alright. Up we go. Up we go. Keep there. Up we go. Alright. More power stations. Though that one's kind of leaking, but yeah. More of this green fire stuff. Could call it Martian grass, but whatever. What even is this? What is that? Let's grab it with the robotic arm. Now that we got that in, alright, so that is now providing power to the relay, which means now that that's powered, we can, if I'm correct, hello, Mr. Italian boy, how are you? Alright, now that we can lower that platform so we can keep going. Down it goes. Down it goes. Yes. So how are you? I got an achievement for that. Ambidextrous. Solve a puzzle with the robotic arm. I do know your name. 'Cause you are from Discord, and I gave you that link. Yeah, so yes. Yes, I do know. go. And now we can blow up this. That's good. Run away! Run away! Now that did nothing, did it? No, wait, no, it blew up. It did something. Run away! Run away! There we go. Yeah, that didn't really do much, did it? But whatever.
There's something
Ooh, a cutscene
about that storm.
Uh-oh. Well, if I know anything about, you are in the only one chat. Yeah, if I know anything about Martian storms, it's the fact that they aren't very strong. Martian storms are not very strong because the atmospheric pressure on Mars is not very strong. But that may have changed because of the green fire biological form. The fact that that the Russians have been able to colonize it and live here without a need for a spacesuit. Well, yeah. What the heck is this? No, seriously, what the actual crap is this? Is there something to this? There has to be a solution to it. I don't know what the solution to this would be. No, actually, this is not the Russian rescue boys. This is actually American rescue because the Russians messed up. Figured it out. I figured out how to open the door. She would keep going. I can't give up hope. What? Wasteland, more stuff. That was an alien door. Now what happened with that storm that was enrolling? What?
What in the world?
Hey, get away from him.
What the flip? Who is she? I know she's a Russian, but why is one of my buddies impaled on a tree limb? I don't... Hold on, let me read this out here. Both my crewmates are now confirmed dead. It seems this planet is not lifeless after all. A deadly life form lingers below the surface of the planet. The woman seems to avoid their trap somehow. I will try to use this to my advantage. Follow her tracks as best as possible. Okay. But he's dead. So she seems to know the way, but it seems to me like she is leaking this green fire stuff for some reason. I don't know. following her trail. Huh. Colmer basalts located a vast field of columnar basalt. These natural formations appear similar to those on Earth, but at a far grander scale than any terrestrial occurrences I'm aware of. I have to assume they formed on a similar fashion to basalt columns on my home planet, via the slow cooling of huge lava flows. As the hot substance cools into a new rock, it contracts, sending deep cracks into the surface into a geometric patterns. Once these cracks go deep enough, they result in towering columns of rock. Ooh. Yes, the game texture is quite lacking, but it's not about the texture. It's not about the game looking good. It's a very, you gotta understand, it's a very simple game that was being built. It's more about the story that this game has. It's not a very good game if you're looking for like action. It's just purely a story game, pretty much, that you can follow along with. Not much else to say about that. But yeah, the guys who did make this game, they go for a very simplistic look, yes. Footprints. The tracks are my guide, a delicate female footprint offering me subtle comfort as I press into the unknown. Strangely, it's not always effective. I've seemed to lose the tracks on rocky areas, of which there are plenty. In the right lane, though, I can see where they pick up again to continue my journey. An analysis of the soil at the point of contact suggests that there is something organic reacting to the person or thing, whether she is making the tracks. That faded glow is haunting, unsettling marks on the earth that make me recall nuclear propaganda films. I'm trying to not worry about the idea that with every foot my body is irradiated beyond repair. Oh dear. That's not good. Oh dear. That's not good. Okay. Well, at least I can follow the tracks on the trail on the rocks pretty easily enough. So far so good, I guess. We made it back, and there's the trail again. Roots. I've taken a sample of one of the root species. My field observation tools are not much use, but from what I can tell, the creatures are a carbon-based life form. However, their cellular structure is completely unique. There is very little specialization between cells, and yet the cells appear to be far larger and vastly more complex than those of the terrestrial animals, including humans. Ooh. Give me 1 second here. Cats these days, they always want attention. Alright, let's keep going. Let us keep going into the unknown. Actually, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Let's keep going. No, doesn't keep going that way. It keeps going this way. Let's follow her. because that's the way that the story goes. Do 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 do. Crap. Nope. I failed that one pretty bad, embarrassingly. So these are all basalts. Basalt rock formations, eh? Interesting. I do wonder about the scientific accuracy of these, but whatever. Okay, so it doesn't go that way because it looks like that's full of that plant. So you can't go that way, which means the only way you can go is going this way. She has a good jump though, if she's able to make that without a jetpack. Thankfully I do have a jetpack. Although, I mean, Martian gravity is a lot less than on Earth. But, I mean, gravity is a lot less heavier on Mars, but I am wearing a much heavier, like I am wearing a spacesuit which is actually quite heavy, so that does make sense, I guess. Where did her footprints go? I mean, they did lead this way. It looks like they kind of continue up there, but how do I get up there? I do not know. Maybe? Can I? Nope, can't go up that way. Which means there's another way up here. Maybe? Okay, I see. I found a way around. I found a way around. Yes, I did it. Made it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Can I? Come on, get up there. There we go. Ah, I can see actually a whole lot of other stuff here. Where do I go from here? Oh, I see. I see where I go. This way. So, that is a living life. Uh-oh. That must be the storm. I hope I can find shelter before it gets here. Nope. That was not a storm, that was something else. Badlands! Huh. Well, that's different. Wait, what happened? What happened? Okay, there's another station there. Oh, now I run out of oxygen. Now I'm running low on oxygen. Oh. Now what? Oxygen Supply Vehicle. Oxygen Supply Vehicle Module 8A. These supply vehicles will be sent to the planet 3 days in advance for landing party to provide for longer excursions on the planet's surface. However, because these unmanned probes have determined the planet is rich in life and oxygen levels on this planet near Earth levels, these supply vehicles may not be needed. Yeah, except they don't mention what those organic life forms actually are. They don't. I guess that sandstorm kind of blocked my pathways and actually just kind of pushed some rocks and kind of barricaded my pathway backwards. Ooh, a new thing. Director's report. The latest shipment from home arrived today. Men, food, and copper. But it was all lost. They appeared in an explosion of bright lights and a thunderclap. Ashes of their remnants fading off on the wind. A horrible sight. The ground surrounding their arrival is but a rock, which is quickly becoming commonplace. It seems as though the more green fire that is lost to our electrical production, the less I recognize the landscape. But this is merely a test. Our people face a long history of trials and difficult choices, and we understand anguish better than any culture. And in the end, we always emerge stronger and wiser than before. It will be no different here. It can be no different here. Alright. I don't think I can jump down that way. That's a pretty large hole. And that is a sickle. I suppose that was supposed to be a hammer and sickle rock formation, I guess. If you can call that a rock formation. But it looks like I can continue this way. I am a human bear on here because that's my channel name. Time for answers. I picked up her tracks again, setting aside my mystery of how she is able to survive out here. I still don't know if I can trust her. Her trails appears to lead me away from danger, but maybe that's just because she's looking out for herself. One thing is certain, she doesn't want me following her, and that's exactly why I have to follow. It's time for some answers. She climbed over. So, this is all radioactive. This is a very radioactive trail, I guess. I am hoping... I'm hoping that my spacesuit can... What? What was that? What? What did she even say? Yeah, I'm hoping my spacesuit, because, I know for a fact that the spacesuit that the U.S. uses, they had to build it to be able to withstand solar radiation in space. So I'm hoping that the spacesuit will be able to protect me from the radioactive material of these that I'm following, because it does. Because unless I'm using a Geiger counter, and unless the this radioactive material holds a huge amount of alpha and gamma rays, I'm not sure I'm entirely worried about it. Wait, what? How did she get over here without going through the plants? Because wait, oh, I see. It's a rock. I have to push this rock. Push the rock. She's either an alien or a Martian. I don't know which at this point. Or a Martian, alien, or a Russian. Both are very likely at this point, because when I say she might be an alien, Martian alien, because her cranium, her head, did not seem normal to me.
That doesn't look safe.
Doesn't look safe, but there's only one way across. Nope. It did collapse, which means we have to go this way. I kind of knew it. We have to go the long way towards this house. The crane. Lots of setbacks to production lately. We've installed a new crane on top of the supply building. Well, I should say we installed a old crane. This thing is a piece of junk. However, we managed to hook it up to a power source and get it running long enough to waste a load of supplies for safekeeping overnight. I sure hope the scientists find a cure soon. What cure? Cure for what? What are you trying to find a cure for?
Need to find a way to turn this on.
Okay, so I need to find a power source, which I don't have. What plants have you had? What have plants done to you? Poor strange plants. They've done nothing, but apparently they. Actually, no. What they did was the plants had killed one of my crew members. So we know that the plants, because they are biological, like the plants, they are actually biologically sentient. So if I know that they also, because they also killed one of my crew members, they probably are looking for food, and they gather food by they gather nutrients from others, like either things that they stab, and they soak nutrients through their roots or something along that line. How fun. Okay. And that's done, which means we now have a power source. We now have a power source going. Wait. Aww. Can't go back the way we came. Of course we can't. Of course we can't. So what now? Do I really want to try that? Is there another way around, or do I have to actually wait? Can I push? No, I can't push this boulder off. Darn it. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nope. Did not make it. Darn it. Gosh darn it. Did not make that jump. Let's try it one more time before trying to find a different way around. Calabunga! Wait. Wait. Oh. Oh, I see what we're I see a way around. I see a way. Hold on. If I am correct. Yes. I see it. I see the path I'm supposed to take. Wait. Ooh, look. Jetpack fuel. Okay. We can definitely do it now. Alright, so let's see if I can make it. I definitely got to parkour through this. Alright, alright. Now that way. And now towards that rock. That's done. Doesn't look like there's anything that way. But now we have to make it towards that rock. There we go. Now that rock. Now how do we get on top of that rock? There we go. That wasn't so hard. What was I worried about? What was I worried about? Another go! Have to get on top of this rock here now. Ooh, this will be a challenge. Crap. Alright, this will be a challenge. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I got multiple boosts, so it's not that bad. Jetpack field depleted. Extended boost mode disabled. Okay. That's obviously scripted in, but whatever. What's this? Is there anything around here that I can use? There has to be something around here that I have to push or whatever. It looks like something goes into the middle of that circle. But what? What goes into that circle? I mean, it looks like I can go down here. No, that's the way I came. Whoops. I came from that direction. So it's not down there. Maybe over here? Wolfenite. Thought at first I spotted some mundane yellow quartz, but this is almost certainly molybdenum mineral wolfenite. If we're ever able to establish a colony here, these rocks would likely be mined for lead ore. Ah, okay. So radioactive protection, radiation protection, I guess. So what am I to do with that thing then? What am I to do with this? Obviously I'm missing something. Nope, I came from that direction. Let's see what happens if I do this. Let's see what happens. Sure, I'm open for some doing some questions. Oh. Oh, well that's certainly interesting. Nope, not quite. Nope. There you go. Whoa. What? Well, that's interesting. That's interesting, but it opened a way for me. If you want to ask any questions, feel free to ask me any questions. I'm open. I would like to think I am a very cultured man. Oh, look, we're back. Yay, we're back. Yay. Which means we can now turn on that machine. That took a lot longer than it should have. There we go. And dead. I should have seen that coming. There we go. Now I made my way around that plant and didn't die this time.
You weren't always alone, though, right? I am told you were once married.
Yes, that's right. Years ago.
But then your wife turned up missing one day.
So it looks like
Well,
Princess...
friends thought maybe she had just run off, but...
But you knew
What?
otherwise?
Yes, ma'am, and I went looking for her.
What?
I searched for her. Day and night.
What? 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 What the heck was that? What? Did I jump off after her? Seriously? Her eyes are blue, like freakishly blue. That's not natural. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck is going on with these plants? Whoa. Actually, you know what? How far am I into this? I got 41-minute recording, so instead of keeping on going, I am gonna end it here for now, and keep. I mean, I know I'm gonna have to keep doing that course again, but yeah, I'm gonna leave the next part till tomorrow. See what happens. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't, leave a dislike and let me know what you want to see next. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.